There we go. See, Christy, I had this perfect. I went through this morning to make sure it was perfect. Christy's like, why do you do this? And she changed it all.
All I did was unplug the camera. You can't blame me for the sound. All I did was unplug the camera.
Yeah, I know. But no, you changed
It's my
the
laptop.
system.
I need it to work.
No, but you had it set up so you could work. Ugh, happy Monday. And we had a great weekend. I don't remember much of what we had done.
Worked.
Yeah, that's what we did.
That's what we did this weekend.
I guess we worked. Had the girls for a little bit yesterday, but just a little bit, because they had things to do, and then Zach took them into Vallarta, and Christy she told our son he's a terrible father, and we should have the kids, not him, which we thought was odd.
Did not say that.
Well, you actually did, in a way.
He's lucky to have Chuita.
That's right. Or you would take the children.
I didn't threaten to take the kids.
She did.
I don't want. I love my granddaughters. I don't want to raise them. I like to spend a lot of time with them, but I also like to send them home when they get really grumpy or poopy.
Or poopy. Well, that would be Amelia. Not the other children, because they've stopped doing that. So yeah. What is it? So the work we've done.
It is really weird. Look, it's kept this still.
I know, it's just weird. I think we should have reset the computer. And maybe, just maybe, all these problems would have been avoided. Okay, so on Friday, what did we do? Do you remember? How about Saturday?
Well, Saturday, we showed properties on Saturday.
That's right, in Vallarta.
And then we did a couple of errands, did another showing here in Bucerias, and then neighbors came over and swam in the pool. That's what we did Saturday.
Okay, now just real quick to that. Fascinating for me, we have not warmed the pool up in a week.
Right, we haven't been using it because the fence has not been there, and I like my privacy when I'm in the pool. Although someone did remind me that I probably should wear my bathing suit and I wouldn't have to worry about privacy.
But we went into the pool after
I wear my bathing suit.
1 week with no heater in it. Now we do have the solar blanket over top of the pool. It was warm. It was incredibly warm to go into the pool, even though the heater had not been on in a week. So I thought that was very cool that the pool cover just does that much work for the pool. So when we have it working correctly and we cut it and we have a proper pull-out machine thing, so we don't have to, because we constantly have to pull it out, fold it up, and it's a pain in the butt.
And when we say fold it up, we really mean put it in a pile. And
we put it in a pile, yes. It goes on top of your fern, which is kind of in the open sun right now.
Yeah, it's been moved because of the work in the backyard. Mind you, I can probably move it someplace else now because they've redone the fence. It's incredible.
It's incredible how fast this is going.
Saturday, I don't think I'm going to share the name of these workers with you guys because
they're amazing.
We want to keep them for ourselves. But Saturday, they were here till like 6:30, and they were here for a couple hours yesterday afternoon. Sunday.
We love these guys. So we've used them before. They're incredible, and I think that they are our new guys. They've also built houses for friends for us.
Yeah, you need to change your shirt if you're going to go out in public. Just saying. I would hope you would do the same thing.
I don't know what to do here. Now I'm smelling cinnamon. Did I put extra in, or is it the same or what? Because Christy always puts the cinnamon in, and I had to do it today, and I don't know how much to put in, so I just thought, it looks good.
Oh, you put more cinnamon in?
Oh, I put cinnamon in.
I do every time I do a pot of coffee because the cinnamon goes through, and then there's new coffee beans, so...
Now you know.
Now he knows.
Yeah, it's something magical about cinnamon in coffee. Mm-hmm. And I was just watching a video on health, and they say
Friday,
that's a good thing.
I think we stayed home. Shirley had to come on Friday to talk to Pedro and get a few things organized.
Now you've done it. You've shared the name of somebody.
Only his first name. You'll never. How many Pedros are in town?
500. Maybe.
My mom was saying, "Take care of that fern." And are the roadblocks done now? We're not sure. It's a
That was the
terrible,
thing.
terrible money grab that these guys are doing.
Government crap. And it's not only that, I know people are making money off of this.
And someone put up a post the other day, or put something on a Vecinos page that I'm on, or a chat or whatever. And this guy's 2020 car got dinged. And they're not very gentle with the vehicles when they're checking them. Apparently, the people that are working there are possibly substandard.
What?
This is hearsay. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is
money grab.
that stupid Lincoln is really expensive. And if we have to buy a new car just to drive in and out of Vallarta, we might have to and get it licensed in Vallarta.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Actually, we talked about that. Yeah. We talked about that. Just getting another vehicle, licensing it in Vallarta, and just drive that whenever we go into town. It's odd because you're in this cross state, and there's supposed to be no barriers for business, etc. And that's what that is causing. It's causing barriers for interstate travel.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that it's going to take a lawsuit by somebody to fix this problem. Because the government, it's a money grab. It's all it is, and it sucks.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens, how it affects people. I mean, it's on the way into Vallarta, but on the other side of the highway. So I'm not sure if the positioning was just convenient. Because to me, it would make more sense if they're trying to get people. I still don't know. I don't know who has to go there. I don't know how it all works. I don't know what you need to do. And I suppose it's something we need to find out. And good morning, George. How are you? So sorry. I had Shirley check in on my banking app, because I can't pay my staff. It's the beginning of the month. I can't pay my staff. Now, Bambahia was saying, clear your cache and your history, which we did once already. They're recommending to do it again, but they are also saying that they are having issues with their system in general, and that I might have to wait a couple hours. So
here is the problem, though. This is the problem of Mexico. They're saying, you got to fix your computer. It might be us, but you've got to fix your computer. They know what the problem is. They do know what the problem is. It's on their side. It just drives me nuts here.
So anyways, and then I have a client that's messaging me because she's extremely excited about what's happening in we might have found her a rental. We might have found her a house. She needs a rental until she can close on a house. And she's just very excited. And I like to help her out as much as possible because they're just a lovely couple.
That's cool.
Glenda, good morning. Julie, good morning, Julie. And Karina, good morning.
Nice. Which Karina?
Karina, my Spanish teacher, and she's speaking in Spanish, and some of those words I don't understand. Asqueroso negocio de Alfaro. So it's some kind of business of Alfaro, and which is the president, and he's not permitted to do that. They're not permitted to do that?
No, I mean, you're crossing state boundaries, and like I said, you're impeding cross-state business. That's not...
So in answer to your question, Pat, the roadblocks, it was really bad on that Friday. We went in Saturday. It was slow, and we're not sure why, because
there was
once we got there, there was a whole bunch of police all along. So I'm assuming
rubberneckers,
that they were there looking. People were going slow, looking to see what all the police were there. I'm assuming the police were there to make sure another protest didn't happen, because I mean, people missed their flights, planes didn't get to leave. I mean, it was a pretty much of a gong show.
I did see, though, that the cops were taking people that were stuck in the traffic and driving them places. I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, so there were some people that were able to get some rides and stuff, but yeah, it was quite a mess. Jeff, good morning. I hope you spoiled Claudia hugely yesterday, and I know you told her that you always spoil her. I don't believe you.
We don't.
Tanya, good morning. When are we getting together? And Julie, does she teach Spanish? Yes, ma'am. And then George is saying that asqueroso means disgusting. Thanks, hon.
That is. It is disgusting. Anytime
So,
government is involved in anything, it's disgusting.
Yeah, Julie, message Karina. She is my Spanish teacher. She's the one I was telling you about. Karina Anderson with Yo Hablo.
Now, I do see here, I think the colors are better.
Yeah, the colors do look better. This is pretty much my skin. People are asking me, are you spending a lot of time outside? Yeah, during showings, because I haven't been able to, we do spend time out in the pool, and even if it's getting later, the sun will still.
That's the nice thing about the wall that we're building is it's just going to cover everything. We had the black felt, but I think it's going to be higher, so we're going to have the neighbor's window.
It's not really felt that it was. I'm just going to be clear. It was a sunscreen specifically meant for. I'm just making it clear to people, honey. You're slouching and I feel really tall.
We did have neighbors complain about our construction. Love that. So we had a guy come by and just say, hey, you give me a couple thousand pesos, I'm not going to bug you.
Oh, bribing doesn't work in Mexico, does it?
It does.
Yeah. Margie soon, absolutamente, because how you guys aren't here for a tremendously long time, are you, Tanya? So we need to get together.
Yeah,
together.
It is absolutely mind-bogglingly amazing how fast these guys are.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with them. Oh, that was the other thing I needed to talk to Shirley about this morning.
What?
Getting Rogelio going on the
doors.
Iron.
Yeah, because we now need doors to protect that back wall.
So all in, this is going to run us approximately 200,000 pesos, give or take.
We're looking at about $10,000.
So about $10,000 and
11,000 right now.
Finishing our back wall
and
building a big
big
bodega, which
I already have a big one.
Yeah.
We're doing another one.
But the good thing is we're going to put the shelving in there, and then we will be able to
stuff we use. I think will go.
Yeah, so that'll be all. The bodega will actually be just outdoor stuff. It'll be all our pool stuff. It'll be shovels. It'll be any other things that we have. Well, I think our ladders might still be too tall.
No, it's 10 feet long, so it's good.
Okay,
it's over 10 feet.
So we might be able to put lean ladders up in the one corner maybe. So anyways, we're excited about that to just get a little bit. It's not Christina Anderson, it's Karina Anderson. Julie, just go up in the chat a little bit. She's there. Otherwise, after this, I will send you her information. Or Karina, you now have Julie on this Facebook page. Contact her. She wants to talk to you about Spanish lessons.
If you want one-on-one Spanish lessons, Karina, hands down, fantastic. So
yeah, I really enjoy my classes with her.
You've learned a lot.
Yes, we've learned a lot, and she's able to work with me in my slowness. And if there's something that I want to keep going over, she'll do it, even though she has a lesson plan that she wants to do with me. I'm having trouble with verbs, and I know I need to speak more Spanish, Karina. I know I can hear you telling me that. You shut up.
It's true.
Karen McKenzie, hello. I look less red. Yes, I do. I am. Jeff said I look less red. My cheeks still look a little dark. I don't think this is really how dark they are, but I'm having trouble with this blush, and I don't know what's going on. I need a different...
You look like an 80s girl.
Woot! All I need is
I see those images of 80s girls with all of the stuff and the way they did that. And I think that there's a generation that kind of went through.
Correct spelling. Yeah, I guess if I put more green on my eyelids, I might look more like an 80s girl, but I'm pretty neutral on my eyes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What are your makeup secrets?
Pushing you. Love you guys. Yeah, Jeff, George. What other guys are on here? Oh, Larry was on for a bit. Back?
Larry, are they back in Texas?
They're home.
Oh, look at that.
Home.
Larry says, I've been in protests in Paris, Hong Kong, and Tripoli. You are just an international rioter.
Have you been involved in those protests, Larry?
I suspect he started them.
He probably started them.
Are
That's
you
right.
funded by Soros?
Oh my goodness. I think you're beautiful. Just apply foundation over the blush. Thanks, Julie. Um,
What else is going on? Our new dehydrator, the commercial dehydrator we bought, is already broken. We've used it maybe 6 times, 7 times max. Doesn't work. So we now need to figure that out.
what the warranty
Grr.
process is
Yeah,
on that.
I spent money on a commercial dehydrator because I didn't want these problems.
Yeah, thinking it would last longer.
Chinese crap.
So we like to make dehydrated liver for Bailey because she loves it and it's a good healthy treat for her. And I like to give her treats because she's a good girl and an old lady. And old ladies need treats. Just, I'm getting there, so I like
Give her
treats.
some liver.
No liver for me. My treats are dark chocolate and red wine and a good tequila. Anyways,
We used the oven and it worked fantastic. It
I
really
know,
did.
but it smelled up the whole house. And my oven still stinks. Even though I've done hamburgers in it twice, it still stinks.
It doesn't.
My sister does dehydration. I will see what she has. She actually has 2. Well, see, Lair,
We spent a lot of
it's
money on our
limited.
dehydrator.
Yeah, we spend about 8,000 pesos on our dehydrator.
Well, no, including shipping and everything, we're about 10,000 in.
And they're expensive to get and they're hard to get down here. So we bought a Mexican brand thinking it would be better. And you know what?
Still
We're
made in
going to
China.
go through the warranty process and we'll see what happens because it's warranted. We just bought it. It's only a few months old.
We paid a lot of money for something that's very simple.
No, it's obviously not that simple because it ain't working. We don't know how to fix it.
Chinese crap.
Don't say that.
It is, though.
Well, why'd you buy it then?
But no, I didn't know it was Chinese crap. I assumed it was good crap, just like our German coffee maker, which turned out to be Chinese crap also. Why do we buy crap from China? In the 1980s and 70s, do you remember those fridges and the stoves? They lasted forever. Now, built-in obsolescence. We want you to get a new one every 4 to 10 years. We will have it destroy itself. Ugh. And now we wonder why the world is financially unstable. I know why.
Or my husband is unstable. He's not financially unstable. He's just unstable.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And you need a beard trim before I do it myself.
I do need a beard trim and beard
Hi,
trim.
Jay.
It was funny. We had a friend come over the other day and she's like, I thought you were going to get your beard done. I did.
She's been out of town, and so she's been watching our coffee time. And so we're like, yeah, we'll be talking about things. She says, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I saw that. Or what's happening with this?
Yeah, and same as Mackenzie's friend who knows more about our life than Mackenzie
does, yeah.
Because she watches
It's
this.
funny because, I was just talking to John last night about a couple of things, and I said, maybe we overshare a little bit and people know too much about our lives. But I don't know how we personally can do this and keep it impersonal. That's not who we are. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out, though. It's a handsome beard. Yeah, that's coming from you, hun.
Who's that?
Jay.
Jay.
The beard that's
Yeah.
down.
Jay, where are you right now, man? Are you still in, I think it was Costa Rica or one of those places? Are you still diving? What's going on, man? We haven't heard.
I have a feeling he had gone back home, but I don't remember now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back home.
Let us know, Jay. Let us know.
Yeah, Canada it's gone. It's lost. It's over. So until certain things are taken care of, it's still going to be a problem. And y'all know what I mean. That's all I'm going to say about that. Well, no, I know people who know me know what I think about that. I love what they do in Mexico.
Stop. Don't wink at the camera. It's creepy.
I could wink at you, but then you say that's creepy too. I don't know what isn't creepy. Like, that's the problem with being creepy. If everything you do is creepy, you don't know what isn't creepy.
Oh, Lord. Well, how? I mean, honestly, you guys, how?
And I don't just offer kids candy. I offer everybody candy.
I'm back home for a bit, lining up schooling for commercial diving.
Nice.
Then should be more worldly stuff.
Nice.
And Mom, I'm assuming you're agreeing because we overshare. Yeah.
I see somebody walking by. Oh, there we go.
No.
Yeah.
There's not someone on the side, on the road, walking.
They always. Why is it that Canadians, especially, walk in the roads in Mexico? I mean, the sidewalks can kill you. I get that, but they're always in the road.
Well, they're on vacation. That's all I can say.
I have never seen, like in Canada, you're going through the residential areas. You never see people in the middle of the road.
No.
They're on the sidewalks, holding hands, skipping, looking very Canadian.
No, they don't.
They don't look Canadian? I think they do.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. West Edmonton Mall.
Hey, did we show you guys these pens that we had made?
I think
you're
we
not
did.
going to be able to see it.
I think we did. And it says Mexico Life Realty. No logos on there.
www.mexicolife.com.
And we are finishing our... we went to Fiverr.com and got somebody to do an intro / outro for our videos. And the guy sounds like from Coco, except he's not a good singer. It's like Mexico Life, Richie. It's just weird. It is so far from what I wanted, but it's kind of fun. Christy likes it. So she says it sounds quirky. It's kind of us. But I do want to get a professional mariachi band to do something like that as well.
So my mom said, did you see that Trudeau's excuse for passing the censorship bill? He used the example that people believe in a fat earth. That's misinformation that is serious enough to make a law against. He is a traitor. You're right,
He
Leslie.
is absolutely a traitor. Why is he your prime minister? Yeah, I thank God that we are in Mexico for this time, because if I was there, I would absolutely feel trapped.
You'd probably be in jail.
I would be in jail. I would be the guy who takes care of the problems. But I won't. Because I don't think, I joke about that, but I don't think I have in me what it would take. Unless we were in a time of war, which maybe we are. I don't know. It's very strange.
It's getting deep. It's getting heavy.
I don't mean for it to be heavy. Ugh, it's got me. It's got my shoulders, man. So what else? Anything else going on today? We're working. I'm going to be doing a market report first time in 4 months. When you look at the numbers, it doesn't look positive. It's not negative. For sure, it's not negative, but it isn't as positive as it has been. People are much more discerning now. They're buying more expensive stuff, which is great, but they're being better about what they're buying. They're not just buying anything anymore. They're buying stuff that represents good value, that's done. So I think that the fixer-uppers pretty much only going to be the Canadians now. But in Mexico, you don't really save money on fixer-uppers because labor is so inexpensive here that I always say the difference between a hamburger and a steak is just pennies, because the labor that they input is nothing. It really is.
Well, there are different qualities of meat, though, and I'm very picky about my steaks. Just saying.
I'm talking more in a general term. You're being very specific.
Yeah. So Leslie is saying that OJ said, see, now that wasn't a creepy wink, LOL. Leslie says, at least I live in Alberta for now. Hopefully the NDP do not get in May.
Yeah.
And my mom said that would be a disaster, and it would be.
What the hell was Alberta doing voting in the NDP? Yes, I understand why the hell do we vote for anybody? The best quote I've seen, and I'm paraphrasing, is something to the effect where a vote is just like a vote for either party is like a suggestion box at the plantation. It doesn't matter which party you vote for. They are in it for themselves, not you. Sorry. And it's funny that their people are so adamant that the party that they support is the best party for them. That's just stupid. The whole world has changed.
Leslie and my mom are having a whole conversation here.
Oh, nice. I love it. Yeah, I am sick and tired of it. Mexico has signed on to BRICS. Very excited about that. Even though, and I think, I was chatting with a buddy last night and he was saying we must get rid of our old labels, right, left, communist, socialist, whatever. It's what they're doing and what the intent is. And Mexico's president, which hardcore socialist, almost communist, he's doing the right things. So I can't even run him down for his beliefs because what he is doing is actually very interesting and cool, I think. So it would be great to see America's.
Not everybody in Mexico feels that way, though. They're
Yeah.
seeing things a different way than we are. So,
Well, but by joining BRICS, we're just saying no to America, which is, and America really was the standard bearer. But as time goes on, and we realize they weren't. Maybe they were 40 years ago, but those days are so long gone. China has influenced everything, which is interesting because BRICS is part of that. But the BRICS currency is interesting because it is asset backed, gold backed. Because right now it's all fiat, which means it's not backed by anything. You just print more, inflation goes up, your buying power goes down, and savers are punished.
well, that was just like the conversation you were having about doing online, or like the Bitcoin and stuff like that. Why would you trust that?
It's very strange. He said to watch the video. So I think all you're doing there is you're just buying into a system that eventually you can use that money, but you can buy in at any time.
I know, but what if that's all?
What if we can play this game forever? That's why buying property is just so smart, because at least you have something.
Because we're realtors.
No. But you have a thing that you will always be able to sell for whatever the things are at that time. Because you can buy an iPad, but the iPads just continue to age, get older, break down.
So does your case. Found this little black thing in the bathroom. Like, what the hell was that? Piece of rubber from your iPad from the case.
Yeah, it's just very strange. So real estate really, really, really is the only thing, because even gold, we've all collectively agreed that for 5,000 years, gold has represented value. But what can you buy with that gold? And what happens if everybody decides that gold is not a thing anymore? Now it's all electronic, it's whatever. But when you have real estate, you can sell that for whatever the thing is at the time.
Or a place where you can have a garden so you can have food and
take care of yourself. Now that is very interesting. We were having this conversation the other day at Costco. A lot of the stuff under the...
I wouldn't have mentioned the name if I were you.
Well, no, but it doesn't matter where you go. It tastes like chemicals. Christie's buying salad. It tastes like chemicals. The salmon tastes like chemicals. The chickens taste like chemicals. What the hell is being added to our food to make it taste like chemicals? Very, very strange. So we need to be responsible for our own food. And I think what's going to be cool is the vertical farming. I'm telling you, it is the future of everything. When you can take a footprint like our home here, build up 2 stories, 3 stories, and make all of these levels, you can feed 1,000 people plus based just on the footprint of our house. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. The technology keeps getting better and better, but the powers that be keep telling us the world is getting worse and worse. It is not. It is getting better. Every single day, it gets better. So I love that. And it's these little children, you're hurting my feelings. They're driving me freaking insane, because they are like, the world is worse. It's heating up. It is not heating up. I'm sorry. When I drive down the road to Punta de Mita, and I see the sides of the cliff, and I see all the sand and the rocks, it's like, oh, the water level used to be there, but now it's down. But then they're talking about it going up. What the hell? And why do all of these politicians that keep telling us about how the water levels are rising, why do they all buy oceanfront property?
Exactly.
That for me is absolutely everything.
So Julie said that going up, not out, allows you to plant more. Exactly.
Yeah.
And my mom said, kill a few of those chickens running around outside your house. I wouldn't eat those chickens because I don't know what they're eating. They're eating garbage and they're eating stuff. I wouldn't eat those chickens. When we had chickens, they were in our yard. We knew what they ate. We knew what they were fed.
But even then, I was feeding them with store-bought crap, which we have no idea what was going on there.
True, but it was that's true. But it's still different than all the trash and stuff that they're eating, and who knows what toxic things that they are eating. And
But my understanding is there is even commercial food that people are buying now, and they've stopped laying eggs. Like they're putting something in there. They have no idea what's going on. Like there is an effort to make us hungry. Sorry. That's why we really need to take care of ourselves. So this is the year. This is the year we get the farm, and we're going to build something out there. We will continue to work here and live here. But it's just for peace of mind and also a place to get away. Because in the summertime, it can get warm. And we aren't as young as we used to be. I mean, I'm not as young. Christy, obviously, she stays young. She's a woot woot girl.
A woot woot girl.
She's a woot. I've never said that before, but you're a woot woot girl.
Cool. You're exactly right, John. Yeah. That's what they ate when we had them on the farm. Yeah, I know they ate the scraps, Mom, but the scraps here, I know what people are putting in their garbages here. And what's in the, just burning.
She's actually right. There is truth to that.
What?
Just that what they eat, it is garbage what they ate. They would throw out the meat scraps. They would throw out all of that stuff.
I know, but I don't know what else they're eating and I wouldn't eat these chickens anyways.
I now want to eat these chickens.
There is a lot of garbage lying around outside there, yeah. And then Julie says, we always have a garden and I plant with my mom and we share the produce. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, we do need to get our day going here.
Yes. I gotta see if I can figure out what's happening with my bank so I can pay my guys so they won't leave us.
We may have to pay them cash.
That's right. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you.